Okay, my computer is going to die here in, I don't even know how long, but it's at 14% and I don't have a charger. I left it in the office. I don't know what is with the camera, but oh, never mind. It's starting to flare up again. The camera quality is looking pretty good back here. Let's talk about today. I'm not happy with the way I performed today. Very, 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 very disappointing day. Why is that? It has nothing to do with the contract, although I was able to send the listing contract, but the for sale by owner has not opened the email. He has not signed it. I'm likely going to have to follow up with him tomorrow. I'm going to have to do a lot of lead follow-up tomorrow. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to have to make 10 calls tomorrow for my for sale by owners because I didn't make a single call today. All I did today was 3 or 4 new FSBO text messages, which are new listings. I got 1 response from a person in Westfield, which is always good. So I'm going to continue to follow up with them. Posted a video for sale by owners on social media. That's it. That's all I did. Very disappointing day. I really didn't get a lot done. And I started to notice a pattern with this, and thankfully enough, I know why. It's because I stopped packing my lunch. So typically back in the day, about, 2 weeks ago, I stopped packing my own lunch. So I used to eat in the actual office and just took an hour-long lunch break, and then I didn't go back to my apartment until I was done working out. Okay, so I would be leaving at around 7. I usually leave around 7:40. I wouldn't get back until 7. So I would be out of the office for 12 hours, something like that. Or I'll be out of the apartment in 12 hours. Nowadays, I usually eat lunch at my apartment, and then after work, I come back to my apartment, I get dressed, and then I go to the gym instead of just being in the office and then going to the gym and then going back home. So we're going to change that. Okay, that's going to change. We're going to go ahead and start preparing my lunch the night before. So as soon as I'm done with this call, I'm going to start packing my lunch and making sure I eat in there. My morning matters more than most people think. I cannot function in the morning if I don't pay full focus and attention on what I'm trying to do. As soon as I look on my phone in the morning, it's game over. That's why I don't have my phone. It's literally sitting out here. All right? It's sitting out there when I'm sleeping. I don't want to be bothered. Now, that's going to have to change at some point simply because I'm going to be working with clients and I'm going to have to be active 24/7. But right now, I can afford it, and it's really something I need. Okay? I don't even look at my phone or I don't dwell on my phone until I am done with my prospecting. As soon as I'm done with that and I'm done calling my for sale by owners, then I can start looking through my phone. Because the prospecting and getting the morning set up is so crucial for me to set the precedent for the rest of my day. And the fact is that whenever I end up not fully committing to, for example, calling or texting consistently, that's when I'm going to have those days where I don't get a lot of stuff done. It's just simply how it's going to be. Again, I'm glad I'm able to find the issue here, but from now on, that's something I'm going to have to really look into is packing my lunch, not getting on my phone, staying focused, and if I don't feel like I have the urge to make calls, then do extensive lead follow-up and call people, or just call one person. One. Now, it's harder for me to call people who don't respond to my texts because I don't know how they're going to behave, and most of the time it's very negative. But I've noticed that with the for sale by owners that do respond to my text messages, they're usually the ones that will respond back and are the ones that I want to be working with, right? Right. So a lot of lead follow-up tomorrow. That's the goal. A lot of lead follow-up. I have an open house on Saturday, and then I have one on Sunday. So I'm still doing the open houses. I got IU and Illinois football game on Saturday. I'm locked in. No one bother me when I watch that game. I am locked in watching that game on Saturday at 7 p.m. on NBC. But after that, it's just going to be a normal weekend as always. The most important thing I need to do tomorrow is lead follow-up. I need to follow up, and they need to be through calls. So follow up with all three of my for sale by owners I've been speaking with, and then also my buyer that I've been speaking with as well. That was in that open house. So I'm going to have to go ahead and do that. Okay? I might make this a short video again because I don't want to lose battery, but I am hoping that Friday will be a longer video. Again, disappointing day, but that's not to say that there's not amount of optimism for what's to come next week. The fact of the matter is that I'm still reaching out to for sale by owners. I am closer to signing a contract now than I was before. Okay, so as long as I have that in mind, that's good. But again, this isn't my standard. This isn't the standard I put up for myself, so we're not going to go ahead and move forward with this. We're going to change it up. I'm going to go ahead and go back and make my lunch and stay focused in the morning and limit distractions as much as possible. Okay? All right. My laptop is about to die, so I am going to cut it short again. I want to make a longer video at some point, but we're going to probably have to save that until this weekend. Okay? Good night, guys. Have a great night. We're about to get to day 50. We're almost half of 100 days. See you guys on the next video.